Wasn't intending to stream today, but
start the draft. I probably should.
Whatever. Got dragged into this, so we'll.
Passing to me. God, why do I always have
Alright. So Mayhem Devil's really good. I assume if it's supported, it's the best card in this pack. These white cards are pretty good too.
That person to sit next to. He cares if you get your lands. Sometimes.
All right. Well, Mayhem Devil's a messed up card, so I'm gonna take that. Could also see it being like Samwise or taking like Splitskin Doll or something. I think this is a wedge cube, is what it said. So it's like Mardu would be the only angle to get in on a 3-color, but I'm just gonna take the best card in the pack, I think. Could also see you taking like Rise of the Answer, like one of these white cards here. That would be totally fine. Maybe we get lucky and wheel the Jund landscape. Probably not, but we could try. But this card in general just super messed up, especially if there's synergies for it, which I don't know. We'll see.
Motherfucking duffel bag of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, ideal wheel is Twisted Landscape, but that's pretty unlikely.
Yeah, for today.
Be okay wheeling Duress as well. That would be cool.
That's huge.
Ooh, Infernal Captor. Okay, now we're cooking. Recently, Skeleton also kind of gas. If we're able to find a sack outlet. I don't know which one of these I want. I think I'm more likely to wheel the Infernal Captor. Yeah, I really like this reassembling Skeleton, though, if we're going to do this. Infernal Captor is the synergy piece I'm looking for, but I think the Skeleton's the kind of card that just should enable a lot. Even if I do really like this card. Thopter Engineer's okay. Thoughtstalker Warlock's really good. Yeah, take this. Not really a synergy card, but it is just generically super powerful.
Final Fantasy spoilers.
There are so many 6-drops. I think Sephiroth looks really cracked, but all the rest of the cards kind of look mid.
Yeah, I'm curious. I don't think we've seen the Buster Sword yet, have we? I'm curious if it will.
Did you miss the land that was also? I'm forgetting the name of the card, but mill half your library. Also on a land.
Yeah, I mean it's 6 mana. It's 6 mana. I don't know. Like that's not the kind of card that I'm ever gonna play, but I'm sure we'll do something in some format at some point. But actually, probably I don't think it will. Let me rephrase that. Maybe in Commander it does, but I think 6 mana is just way too much for any realistic card you're gonna put into like a cube or constructed deck.
Sephiroth, I'm excited about. It should be really nice for our
maybe we get lucky and wheel one of these 2 red cards.
Like it fits in a lot of the strategies we have.
Yeah, I mean it fixes my one big problem with Blood Artist, which is that you can't play it on curve and it doesn't have any stats, and like Sephiroth just does both of those things really well, which is nice. And if you're playing it near the end game to like set up some sort of combo, like it's a little more expensive, but I think that's a fair payoff for a card that you can actually cast on curve and it do something. Like this Novice Inspector here. Maybe we move in the direction of a white-black deck and we splash red. This gives us an artifact to sack. Also giving up Kibera Takedown and Helping Hand in white, but like it looks like white might be open, so. Could also take the food here, which would be really funny. But I think I want to be a little more proactive here. Vampire Sovereign, Feral Death Gorger, no sack effects. Okay. Hoptoad's okay, but it's a real synergy card. Vampire Sovereign's just so good, though. This card's great. It's always good.
I think Cloud has potential.
Yeah, it reads to me like Stoneforge #2, but like that could probably be okay.
Yeah, has some powerful things going on.
What does Cloud do? I didn't see that.
So it's I think it's like white for a 2/1, and at ETBs you can search your library for an equipment and put it into your hands. So like Stoneforge, it doesn't have a way to cheat it into play like Stoneforge, but then it has a second line of text that basically says whenever Cloud or an equipment attached to it will trigger an ability, that triggers again. So it doubles up on your
grab this bone shards, I think. Could take the carrot cake. It'd be good for the
Really interesting.
delirium on this,
Pioneer, I guess.
but
Then again, it's like.
be good with a mayhem devil.
What do you grab?
I'm gonna grab the shards.
Corey Steel? The cutter tutor?
I don't know, but I mean, we'll see. I actually think the flavor's super on point. Because with the Buster sword, that like his like famous, sword, he has like the famous scene from the FF7 where he like splits it up into like a bunch of different smaller swords. I almost wonder if the equipment we're gonna see for him is also has this ability to like turn into other swords.
Is that from the movie?
Yeah, the movie. Yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming these are based off the games because that's not anything that happened there. But it would be interesting.
I feel like even in the original PlayStation game, his sword did that. It had that functionality.
It did not. It did not.
No.
No. Played that game a bunch. Doesn't do that.
No. Well, maybe that's what they were going for. We'll see.
7 gamers, rise up. Never played it.
Yeah, I was a little confused why Cloud was the equipment guy, but I guess it's fine. Like I have no problem with the flavor. It's
His thing was always modifying the blade. That's like the
materia, yeah.
Yeah, the materia system for the game was the whole thing. And he was the poster child.
Yeah, that makes sense. I really like the design of the tiered spells that are doing like the Fire, Faraga thing. I think that's a cool way to I wasn't sure if they were gonna do that or have like 3 separate spells in the format that were like Fire was a shock and then Fire was like a bolt effect and then Faraga was like a deal 4. But I think the way that they did it makes a lot more sense.
That thing was really sweet, honestly.
Yeah, I assume we're going to get one for Cure as well. That's a really common line, and Thunder is the other one that I would assume we get. After that, it gets a little wonky. Like there's some different spells that have those modifiers throughout the games, but aren't nearly as iconic or like known. Huh. Grab this Flesh Taker here.
Ten people.
Honestly, this
Nothing's gonna wheel.
Much better than I expected, at least from the spoilers.
I think the set looks super weak at the moment, but I'm okay with that. I think most of these cards are like big dumb 6-drops that also require work once you cast them to do anything.
I think a lot of them are made for EDH, is what it is.
Limited.
They're like building around the pre-con or whatever they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I prefer that they showed constraint rather than going overboard on a set that's going to be in standard for a while.
Yeah, for once.
Not sure this card's probably not any good. Yeah, I just I kind of hope this isn't just a soup format again. I hope these actually have like synergies that work because it's been like now 3 sets in a row that have just been soup formats.
I mean,
I actually think this format's evolved into anti-soup.
Interesting.
Soup is the best thing to do, but when soup's contested, it's terrible. There's a lot of cool synergy stuff.
I don't think we're ever going to get away from soups again, because frankly, they've decided to change from doing blocks to doing sets. And until they go back to doing blocks, we're just not going to get that.
No, blocks were way more soupy than the average limited set of the past 5 years.
Straight up, though, I think this format's evolved into something really sweet.
Interesting. I gave up on it pretty quickly. I just didn't like the play patterns.
I want to make sure we're on this. Are we all talking about the same thing? Are you guys talking about limited or standard?
Or Dragon's
Standard.
Limited.
Or limited.
Yeah, we're talking.
I
Yeah,
have
no.
a feeling you guys were talking about different things. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. I figured standard was just like Corey Steel Cutter, mice, and
Yeah, I haven't touched it. I haven't touched standard in forever.
100% prowess. That's all it is. And like, what is it?
The domain deck is hanging on to that red.
I just don't know if there's. I don't know. Like I'm hesitant to think that any Corey Steel Cutter deck can be the best deck in standard as long as temporary lockdown is available. But maybe that's just me assuming that a Wrath for the whole deck just for 3 mana is super good. But I get that there's ways around it, but also it just feels like the kind of card that will keep that deck in check pretty well between that and like high noon type effects.
It makes the timing of lockdown certainly more relevant and like.
Well, you can.
play that card, you have to think a little bit more about when are you going to get the best value and not just die.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
other problem with the Wrath is that it kills the creatures, but it's not killing the equipment.
Doesn't temporary lockdown, isn't temporary lockdown all non-land permanents? 2 or less?
Oh. Is it?
Pretty sure it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Yeah, it grabs that, and it grabs Storm Chaser's talent, just like picks up the whole stack and puts it in exile. Like, the only out to it, as far as I'm aware, is Into the Flood Maw. And they have to have that and give you the fish, which, I mean, if they have it, like, you're in trouble. But it feels like the kind of card that, like, depending on what's under the stack, too, like with the Steel Cutter, like, they have to have that and then follow up to trigger the Steel Cutter, which isn't a given either.
There's a lot of random graveyard hate in this cube.
I mean,
There's a lot of reanimator though, like late for dinner and
maybe
victimize and stuff.
graveyard might be big.
Oh, there is? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Muy interesante.
Take this Mardu Devotee and try to do the 3-color thing, but I think I have to will that. Unfortunately, no good black cards to take here. Like, Reprieve is really messed up, so I'm probably supposed to take that. I could take the Bridge, just try to make the double off-color splash work. Not sure. Not sure I'm supposed to take here.
¿Por qué? ¿Necesita ayuda?
Yeah.
A lot of cheap stuff.
No hable?
I love that the tense on that verb conjugation was just terribly, horribly wrong.
Grab a removal spell here.
Kind of made it better.
Desperate Measures is pretty good. Bitter Triumph pretty good. I'm gonna grab Bitter Triumph here. We'd really like the Mardu Sackland here. Also, might not be making this. Starting to feel a little baited on this Mayhem Devil.
There's a rare in my pack. If I take the rare, I get to play it, right?
Is it actually a rare?
Yeah. There's actual rares in this cube.
Rares that have since been downgraded.
Not on Arena, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's,
there's
like,
some cards that have been downshifted in paper, but they're on the client, I think. It should be.
Oh my
I'm
god, what pack
I'm gonna-
did I just get past?
Yeah, I mean, like I've got my feelings on like whether Baleful Strix fits in an environment like this, but like it's whatever. At the end of the day, it's probably not soloing a game.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards that I want in this fucking pack? What the fuck, man? This isn't right.
It's passing to me.
Not in love with this Heartfire Emulator, but I need ways to
Back in a while.
sack things. Could also just take this Thraben Inspector. Like,
You were
I think white's more open than red, so I think I'm just gonna move in on that. Just try to do
5
this.
seconds go by and you're like, I haven't seen a pack.
I know. I draft on like fast mode.
I think I took that Royal Eruption in pack 1,
And
but I don't recall
yeah, I know.
what else I could have taken that were white. Like Mardu Devotee, maybe. Maybe I still make these red cards work depending on how the fixing lines up.
Garbage. What in the world?
I think we're supposed to be in white here. I wanted to do red, and maybe we splash, but not in love with our options at the moment. All right, so Savior gives us a food that we can sack, and it's a decent little removal spell.
Okay.
Grim Bauble does the same thing, and it's cheaper. Okay.
A-bing.
Who dat? Oh, Jon Snow.
There's no way that's correct, right?
Yeah, really want to play this Mayhem Devil if I can make it work. Right now I've got like these two that make a clue. This guy you can sack potentially. This can potentially sack. This can sack. This can sack. So we've got a lot of sack effects. So we just want to start trying to prioritize some fixing here.
Maybe they're not.
Ideally, we get that Mardu Devotee on the wheel. White looked pretty open, so hopefully that'll be the case.
I'm a Bolton
Ooh, Glare Heath Links. Very nice. Any one of these cards on the wheel would be nice, but you don't really wheel much after like pack 2. But I still think I'm gonna take these Glory Heath Links.
He's got you. Carbon's also here, actually.
I only said the one thing about the.
Could have taken the Skullport Merchant. Maybe that's the enabler I'm looking for.
Away
But
from qualifying for the arena championship.
Ooh. Yeah, that's big
Holy
pressure.
fuck!
Alright, Carbon.
Hey, I.
That's exciting.
I believe in you.
Arvin, get in there. Oh,
I can't. I'm in the middle of a draft. What do you want?
I'm also in the middle of the draft, brother.
I can't multitask. I'm too dumb for that.
Seeing some red here, but I'll take an inspiring
Wait, they do
overseer.
things for day 2 as well? Like
You won't. They changed it like yesterday. You only need to get 4 wins to qualify. They just didn't update the UI.
Wow, that's crazy. Very nice.
Would like a few more 2-drops here.
All indie company, UC would say.
I gotta face the final boss.
It was a UI bug yesterday.
No, it's a UI thing today.
Oh, okay.
They changed it.
I was
Anyone
at 5-2, and that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you were supposed to get 2 free wins.
Yeah, I thought so, but then I got the second loss, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
I guess they're gonna have to fix that. They'll probably give you like a day 2 thing for next time.
All right, I hope so. That was.
But anyway, I ended up going 7-1, so I got in anyway. And if I win one more, you only have to get 4 wins.
This is also okay.
They just
playing the same deck.
No,
mix a token.
You have to make it to day 2. Shit, dude. Like, that's not an only. But
Are you on like Omniscience?
No, I'm playing Grixis Heist.
Oh, okay.
I liked it because it has like a braids in the main, and I wanted to own the Steel Cutter deck.
I thought you were playing the black white tokens deck.
You get to pick a new deck on day 2. Mattel, I'm on the final boss. I need to assemble the Brain Trust.
Yeah, okay. Brain Trust is currently drafting, but
I'll help you, and by we I mean not me. Fuck, man.
is Grixis Heist using that that enchantment that like I think it drains 3 every time you heist or something?
It's 2, but it's Triumphant
Mm.
Getaway. That's what I'm playing.
That's the win condition usually.
I bet that's wild in multiples.
It is. It used to be really crazy when Lootmonger made untapped treasures.
Oh,
You could kind of storm off.
I posted my deck in the chat.
Treasures and yeah.
Get out.
No, there's no get out. He's playing a different
Look
removal
at
suite.
this. Illuminating Lash. I'm glad you're playing that. Love that card.
Cut down's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Could take Chart Forger, but I've got a million 3s. Just take a cheaper removal spell here.
4 dig through times.
Sky Crash in the main is.
Oh, funny.
Good sideboard card.
4 dig 3 times.
Is my wheel pack?
Oh, so does Skibbity Shanty and Hymn to the Ages, do those 2 cards like they work together?
Yeah, they both chorus and ballad. Ballad also choruses.
Ballad. Oh, Mystic Ballad. What does that card do?
You have to sacrifice a creature for every chorus stack,
Yeah,
and then I gain life for each one.
Wait, you don't? They do, or both players do?
Oh, both players, but like.
Oh, you're not playing any creatures though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean yes, but also no.
Right.
It's like a 4-mana board wipe that usually gains like 4 to 7 life.
And then increases your chorus count, so when you Hymn to the Ages, you draw like 6.
Okay, yeah. That seems clutch.
We're just playing chorus control with a little side of heist.
Yeah, this looks like the kind of deck I would love to play. Just like we're not bothering with creatures. We're just gonna kill everything they play for the whole game and then just like drain them out with these getaways. Do you have a secondary way to win, or is it just the getaways?
Oh, they're creatures because you're heisting.
Oh, right, their cards. Duh, yeah.
We just steal their slick shot show offs or whatever.
Righto, yeah.
To be fair though, almost every single time.
Oh, we didn't wheel the devotee. That sucks.
Thing.
Didn't wheel anything actually.
That was my experience playing against it. I was playing.
Okay, lied. Got a record revolt, which is cool.
And I would just exile that thing.
Really needs some fixing, but
your deck looks a lot more.
Doesn't look like we get that.
Back
for seconds is really good though.
My loss was to this Roots combo deck. Like it's like an infinite combo.
Yeah.
They recasting a zero, like a
Withering
zero
Torment's
cost
cool.
creature, and then they ping you for 1 until you die.
I'll show this
Or
card's
they
on
make
the
a
line,
billion.
but
It's
probably
a
is.
roots deck.
Yep.
So I'm basically
Pro-
praying to everything that we play against Cutter and not roots.
I'm assuming the matchup against the white-black tokens is also pretty good.
Could take the Glimmer.
I mean, I played against it once and
Light.
I won, so I guess so.
Like,
Let's see here.
It seems pretty. I mean, maybe except for the Braid.
Could take Mortar Pod as well is okay.
I think I'm way too slow to beat a combo deck, so we cannot play against roots.
Fine, you'll just never see a combo deck. You're good.
I'm not sure I care about any of these cards. Being honest here, Blood Fountain's okay, but Glimmer Light's okay, I guess. It's like fine in our deck, right? It's a way to pump.
I'm kind of just chilling right now, but
It's
I
cheap
do
2 for 1.
appreciate you guys helping me. I can wait till you're done drafting it. I have 4 hours to play 1 match.
Oh, that's awesome. Surprised you got so many done so quickly with this deck.
Yeah, dude, I'd be like, I want to get a grilled cheese, you know, like chilling, taking my time, mentally
Maybe
recuperating.
like preemptively
Yeah.
scoop.
Making your way downtown, walking fast.
Their whole deck has been heisted, so they've lost the will to live.
Except for when you play roots and all their cards are terrible unless they're together.
You can just steal their entire combo. I wouldn't worry about it.
Not sure we're actually playing this, despite picking it very early, we actually didn't get much in the way of sack, so I think we're just white-black, like, kind of aggressive.
Packing it home.
This feels like a terrible place to be, just like white-black stuff.
Yeah, your sideboard isn't set up for roots either. 'Cause, from my experience, Ghost Vacuum was just not, what's the word?
Doesn't that just trigger the roots?
But like, there's like key combo pieces that you can kind of pull out, but it just doesn't.
I guess torment is the only thing.
They
that
usually
hits, and
kind of
the
storm off
freeze.
and all in one turn.
I mean, let's be real. I was basically just gaming on not playing against roots.
Yeah. Your Pixie matchup looks handled, and your.
I mean, this is basically the is it Steel Cutter deck.
Yeah, that's definitely handled. Yeah.
Like, I've beaten that deck 2 times, and then I beat Orzhov Pixie, and then I lost to Roots.
Yeah.
You're basically just banking on playing against fair decks, essentially.
It's even better to play against Izzet, but yeah, I think we can beat Pixie too. Because Pixie wants to like disrupt your hand with like what is that card called?
Hopeless Nightmare.
Yeah, Hopeless Nightmare. And then you're just like, him to the ages, stop, go.
Oh yeah, and the other form of card advantage is like it's not even stored in your hand, so they can hellbent you, but it doesn't matter if you've got 3 cards high seat or something.
You just never run out of resources, and you play no creatures, so all their removal does nothing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would consider the Steel Cutter deck a fair deck. I mean, like it is just playing creatures and trying to kill you.
It's like the most unfair fair deck.
Like it's explosive, sure, it's an aggro deck, but it does seem fundamentally just. It's not doing anything combo-y, it's trying to just play creatures and kill you, right? At least that was the experience we had yesterday when we were playing against the Steel Cutter decks. It's like, yeah, their draws were really powerful, but nothing they were doing was fundamentally unfair in the way that we usually describe it in Magic.
You were here for both days, Teld. Do you think I made the right call swapping to this?
I'm not sure. Like, I haven't played enough of this format to really know. I like the deck you're playing now better. Like, it's the kind of deck I would like to play more. But the other deck seemed really powerful. So I don't know. Like, probably can get by with either one. I don't think either one of them looked like the kind of deck that's beating a combo deck. So I'm not sure that even matters.
Well, the other deck can play Rest in Peace.
Oh, sure.
I was gonna say I think the token deck was better, but that's just my uninformed opinion.
Croaky's ruined me here. He made day 2 with Roots and that, and so now everyone's looking at it.
Watch any of his run earlier?
Yeah, I was watching his before I started, and I'm just like, I needed him to go 0-2 so people wouldn't queue up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday
He
morning,
tried real hard.
I made like a bunch of swaps because I saw Croaky's doing well with roots.
Did you guys know who
Even
Canadian
this
Bacon
morning,
is?
last minute, he was trying to figure out the deck tech before he
Vaguely.
went in because he was like, cash grab or rubble belt. Like, felt like he needed it, and then decided I think on the rubble belt because that was the only one that was doing anything against.
We're gonna splash here. I don't think it's really worth it, but with no fixing, no good fixing at least. Actually, basically no fixing.
Bacon, so I think that's like a pro Magic player, but I don't know who it is.
Yeah. During
Were there lands in this cube?
standard, like when
I feel like I passed like one land, maybe two.
Versus like Grixis.
Oh yeah, there's
kind of
not.
a big matchup in standard.
Okay.
He
Oh no,
made
bingo!
Second place at a pro tour.
Mass headed.
Really 3 lands of each. I passed a few. I guess I can't complain. I passed a few.
You know what their name is?
But I have to splash for power. I think my deck sucks otherwise.
It's a Canadian Magic player. Well,
I don't know.
name gives it away. But.
Well, I got thoroughly destroyed when I played him today because he was the roots guy.
Makes sense.
Ooh. On the job's actually pretty good here. Like our deck's just playing dudes. We've got a Delcovian Pack Beast to combo with it. I think this is our win condition.
Give me a minute here.
Yeah, my same thing here. I'm not so sure about this build. We'll see.
Hey, fun fact: it's supposed to end at 7 p.m. today, but the timer says ends in 27 hours.
Or if we can get away without playing
Do you
this.
think they're actually going to let it run that long, or are they just going to be like at 6 o'clock?
Yeah, just tell you that you knew better and move on with life.
I like this deck though. Doing some
I'm
thing.
I'm not a fan of my deck. I passed on a couple of pieces of fixing and didn't realize that I wasn't going to see anymore.
That happened to me too.
Do you think the intern that's running this event is getting fired at the end of the day, or?
I don't know. I guess it depends how much compensation they have to give out to people like you.
I also fell for the bait of take a rider on a synergy card, see no synergy for it, and end up in dudes.deck with no good synergies.
I just went with the Teld special of Oops all what's it called? All core Skyfishers. Yeah.
That's Doug. Doug does that bullshit.
Hell, the big downfall for this deck is there's a lot of tap lands because Alchemy mana is terrible.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Like, I really want to not play roots, and I really, really want to go first.
I mean, Alchemy is by design a crapshoot format, right? Like you're really just like RNGs to take the wheel on it.
I mean, I got the when we played that match yesterday to make day 2, I got the achievement for playing 25 Alchemy games.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just been a broken format since the beginning. Like every
Somebody's eating their microphone. I don't.
No.
Okay, well, we are full-blown basic land Billy today.
I was Illuminous. I was going to complain that there's no removal in this cube, and then I found all the removal in pack 3.
Yeah, I think I don't know how the distribution was, but I saw like half the land base in pack 1 all saturated, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna see fixing in pack 2.
Okay, nobody leave yet.
Man, I sent a friend request, but my arena kind of bugs out sometimes when.
Yeah, just accepted it.
Can I go get some water?
Oh, you
real
just
quick?
accepted it. Perfect.
Go real quick.
So there are saga creatures in this set.
Probably
Apparently.
say that first.
Yep.
Oh, for the Final Fantasy, yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like it. They're very flavorful for the summons.
If you know Final Fantasy, or yeah.
Yeah,
If
I mean,
not, then
I mean, if not, it's still a cool design.
I think these Universe Beyond type sets should have some flavor callbacks for the fans of both Magic and the other IP. Okay, I'll keep this. This is a little sketch, but what can you do? Teld's not playing aggro, right? Right?
Oh. Spoke too soon.
I'm playing Edvor, right?
No, I don't have enough 2 drops. I was looking for those at the end of the game
No,
or the end of the draft.
Min, Fullerene. I sent you a challenge.
Oh, you're Edvor on the bracket?
Yeah.
All right, if we hit him, we can play Thought Doctor Warlock.
I'm sorry about that.
Potentially, we could play Intrepid Rabbit, Adversary,
See if I like to
Rabbit,
do
whatever it
anything.
is.
Oh, the bracket generated with my old name.
3 mana 3/3. Okay.
Either way.
Just immediately draw a removal spell. It doesn't work. All right, and we miss our land drop. Great.
No! I'm getting thought seized? Rude.
Can I beat this?
Can I live another turn?
Don't thought seize me, bro. I mean, you are also playing a bunch of, like, you know, Mole Drifters. So far, everything that you've played is 2 for 1.
Yeah, I'm debating if I'm going to scoop or not. I don't actually know if I can beat this. All right, so we've got Bone Shard for the Auto-Heart Mammoth, I guess. Cut down does nothing, so we can discard it to Bone Shards.
Why are you not fighting these cards?
Take the Nowhere to Run. He holds up Confounding Riddle. I don't.
I have some nice synergy with my what's my Sticky Tongue Sentinel and my Fear of Isolations, being the momentum breaker you see in my graveyard and the Nowhere to Run.
The heat is on.
Guess I'll watch per
Oh, my face
game.
just got burned off.
That sucks.
My black cards. There's a few other people playing black. Oh no.
There were 10 people in the draft. Like,
Yeah, I know.
there's probably another player on Sultai because there was a Lion Weight in my opening pack that never came around. Oh no, we're doing the sack
Why
thing,
is
huh?
this card not being found? Did some cards fall out of Arena's database, or what's going on?
Oh my god, Flutter, what did you build? Okay,
Wait,
I'm glad
what?
someone went out.
What's the problem, Billy?
I'm not showing my screen. How do you know what I built?
That was an above average top deck.
Why are you looking at those? Isn't it more fun
Okay,
not knowing?
He's pre-boarding.
I'm not pre-born. I'm just curious what like the archetypes people build to see what what archetypes are favorable in this
Oh, no.
squad.
He's looking so he can pre-board.
Oh, I see it.
I have no pre-board, like unless they're a graveyard deck, which
He's pre-boarding.
I don't even think I took the relic or whatever. I didn't even take relic. Gilliam, you good?
No, I don't know why it's not working. I'm getting rejections of a couple of different cards, and I can't figure out why they're not being found.
Try card
This is
names
definitely
instead
cooking.
of import to the MTGA
I don't. Are there?
There's tokens.
on Draftmancer.
Yeah, because I don't think I have split cards, and I don't think I have Fear Fire Foes.
Remand? No. Okay. Or reprieve, I meant.
Because if you do the MTGA one, it tries to pull a specific art. But if you do card names, it doesn't. It just pulls whatever your default art is for a card.
It's a little scary, being at 7.
It's fine. You got. Oh, I was gonna say. Well, you have Mammoth, but not anymore.
That's fine. I'm Sultai. You gotta know, like, my deck has ways to get things back from the graveyard. Like, if I'm Sultai.
Yes, we get it. We played some.
Are you sure?
I get to do things that are green and blue and black. I'm Sultai.
Thank you, Carbon. I didn't know that.
Are there ways to animate these indestructible artifact lands in the cube?
I don't think so.
No. I
No,
thought I was
but
curious why
no.
they were the choice of land. I guess maybe are there like affinity synergies?
Yeah, there's Voyage Helm and stuff for the Zorius archetype.
Oh no, he's going super aggro with this Overseer.
Well, it is a flyer, and you don't have a flyer. So.
Yeah, well.
I mean, surprising for Sultai, right?
Yeah. Surprisingly.
Oh shit.
A lot of damage.
Bing bing bing. Bing a bing 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 bing. Is that sound right? Good job.
I mean, I see the cook. You're definitely cooking with the.
Oh, I'm cooking. Don't say anything. Oh.
Yeah, I won't say.
I'm done
Wait, Persian, I missed this. How'd you get both of them? I turned away for a second.
For me, by far, probably.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's
How'd
for
I get
sure.
what? Oh, I played an Omen. It's the black-green Omen dragon.
Oh, okay.
Destroys a creature power 3 or less.
Okay, cool. I turned away for a second and missed it and didn't see a card in your graveyard. Wow.
No, you're fine. That's one of the annoying things about those is like you don't have a game log, right? And they just shuffle back in. So if you weren't looking, you're like, how did one of my creatures go away?
Arena players don't know how to read anyway, so it wouldn't help.
I'm trying to read the stack, be like, what? What happened?
Reading is a skill.
Oh, jeez. That's gross.
I mean, he wasn't lying. It really is dude's dot deck.
I mean, it's like value dudes dot deck. No, he has like, look at this. He's played like 3 instants or sorceries this game.
I mean, yeah, it's dudes in removal with no synergy was what I advertised as.
I mean, that can win a lot of games. If you have good card quality, which I think you do. Like, I don't know how much synergy I have beyond like the core Skyfishers.
Christian.
Yeah, this cube definitely feels less synergistic than the Jank Diver cube.
Yeah, I have synergy.
I mean, I have synergy too, but I mean, like, the Jank Diver cube is like every deck is supposed to be synergy.
Rude.
Ooh, that's the pro thing.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Complete onslaught of just dudes after removal spells.
Okay, yeah, that is gonna be. Last card in my hand is a land as well.
Okay. I wasn't expecting to win that game, but I guess if you just don't draw any reanimation for your Altar Mammoth, that's pretty good for me.
Yeah, I mean you have answers to it. Bone Shards, Bitter Triumph. What do I bring in against you? I'm not sure I really have any. I mean, You have back for seconds, but I don't know if that merits graveyard removal.
All right, I finally got it working.
Kind of want this just to be a flyer, but he's playing some cheap removal
Sorry.
dudes.
Sneaky snacker package.
I also just didn't see a lot of my like delirium payoff type cards that I have.
Why did they make the mogul so cute?
That's kind of Moogle's whole shtick.
When you
I can't
click
believe how
it,
many
it
characters
spins
from-
and it goes. Oh my god.
Can't believe they're bringing back meld cards.
Bring back what?
Common as well. Well, that's kind of funny.
What's this? Ragavan and Standard again? Crazy.
Oh,
Wait.
this is cool.
Did you just say Ragavan's in standard? Isn't it a special guest?
Limited.
Oh, sure.
Limited.
There's a bonus sheet, and Sephiroth is a Troxa. Did you guys see that?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Sephiroth the Savior. It is you know, a remake of or a reprint of Atraxa, the 7-mana Atraxa.
The Saga creature is about to go pretty wild.
Sephiroth is going on his mommy arc, I see. Oh my god, you put Essence Reliquary in here? I hate that card.
Atraxa, Nyxborn, Ragavan.
As long as the combo isn't there, I think we're Gucci, right?
I mean, he's just gonna flicker a spring-loaded Sawblade. There's always a combo. It's such an
The combo is a card that exists.
Yeah, that's true. I guess
I
it
don't
is.
know. You just attack him, kill him.
Are you still sideboarding Teld?
Yeah,
Well,
sorry.
They get to play removal every turn.
I mean, Journey to Nowhere isn't here, I think.
I swear to God, if Journey to Nowhere, if my opponent plays that, I'm coming to your house, Illuminous. I'll find the racetrack you live on, and I'll be there.
I don't live on a racetrack.
Why does it always sound like cars then? Huh?
I'm on a main street. I'm near the main street.
He lives in the bayou. He's
Real
the
question:
best.
are they at max
I'm
speed
not
or
a
not?
Bush Panda.
Like
Totally.
I just want you to like he gets to play the same removal spell every turn now. Like I literally, what am I ever supposed to do against that?
Well, on your feedback form, put that in your thing. Essence Roku is too powerful. I'll look into it. Test this 2 more times.
It's not even it's not even really. I mean, maybe it is powerful. I don't even think it's the Essence Reliquary that's too powerful. It's the Essence Reliquary does nothing but create feels bad gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably.
Like you either, because the problem with Essence Reliquary ends up being that either you have the Essence Reliquary in play and you're getting to do everything and your opponent's having a miserable time, or you played Essence Reliquary and your opponent just murdered you and then you felt like your Essence Reliquary was a trap.
It was a trap. Helium, are you good?
Just finishing the deck because it finally let me import. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, okay. It's not going well. Yep.
Muldrifters be Muldrifting.
Like any creature I tap for the rest of the game dies to Sawblades.
Well, I am missing a 5th land, but it's fine. I'll get one. Okay, my opponent not making a play for a couple turns is good for me.
What is flood, flood, baby, don't hurt me.
A weekly check-in on your team, Carbon.
All right, I got it. Where do we get?
Oh, I don't even pay attention to our league games anymore, Bingo.
5.
All right, where do I
Oh my
Where do I
God,
contact you?
You just go to the bottom left on Arena, add friend, and then look over at Discord, and it has my username with the hashtag.
Luminous, you're the pro. You should probably add him proactively, unless we don't have their username.
I don't see his hashtag or if that's his name.
Okay.
We can't be losing to West Ham.
I mean,
Gross.
they're in the same place at the table as us. Bingo.
Yes,
Yeah, I need to
exactly.
change that.
Also, we have one game left this year that any of our players care about. So we play.
Sorry, who is it I'm playing?
Me,
Luminous.
with the Europa.
Luminous. There we are.
And we're gonna play champions in football next year. Smile.
Oh my God, that's gonna be probably one of the worst teams. Not one of the. That'll be like an overperformance, honestly. That's gonna be really good if you guys win. For you. Who are you guys playing again? In the finals?
Tottenham.
Oh. Oh, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, how are they in the... Wait, huh?
They're playing cup. I don't know what else to tell you. One of us is playing Champions League football next year, Bingo.
17th and the 16th place team in the Prem.
Yeah.
One of you is gonna play in the youth.
It always hurts to play Teld's favorite cards against him.
My hand was bad and like yours was super good. So just, I mean, your deck's good. You drew well. Like I said, I don't think my deck's very good. I think I just ran really hot in game 1.
I don't know whether to laugh or to cry. That's actually just wild.
No, it's root for my team, Bingo. That's what we're doing.
I will say it's been a minute since I've been on the other end of Oops All Skyfishers, and like it is kind of there's kind of a sense of, man, this really sucks because you just like know what's coming.
Yeah, it is pretty brutal.
Form in that tournament.
Yeah, I'm not having Essence Reliquary is not fun game plan at all, Luminous. I don't.
Yeah. Curving out. I am worried.
It is the goal.
Central request.
I think if I don't have you to 10 by the time you get to like 5 lands or something, I don't really know if my deck can win.
Oh geez, that's a scary card.
Dude, that card would have been so sick.
Go Burr!
Did you get the request?
This is a hard decision. Yeah, I guess I have to lose that. Trumpeting Hurt is so good though.
Okay. So I can attack with everything, see if he wants to block. He has to double block. He takes minimum 6.
I did not. I sent a request to you.
Alternatively, I play Conductive Machete.
Then no, definitely not.
Mm.
I did this friend request, but...
You're not seeing Crush Swords or a little thingy pop up?
Oh my god, that's such a good card. Okay, I'm gonna take 1,000,000 damage.
Okay, this was the block I was hoping he would not make. Guess the question then becomes, am I supposed to just commit to the bit?
Yeah, Flesh Taker is kind of ridiculous with Mobilize.
Let me give you the number on here, and let's just make sure that we're doing this right.
Yeah, when I'm not doing my core Skyfisher thing, this deck is certainly worse.
Discord. I'm just gonna put that in the chat. Make sure you're contacting the right person.
Hmm. Let's see if there's an all-three on top of my deck.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance next season you'll just perform like crazy in the UCL. I mean, making it out of groups is
So if I
pretty reasonable.
just take this hit,
After that, though.
I do 7 damage. We play a Killer's Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot.
I think from here I actually am just supposed to do that. I don't.
Like not to make too many excuses, but there is more talent on this team than 17th place or whatever.
Yeah.
I sent a
think it's
challenge.
possible you guys could make like quarters or around a 16.
Okay.
But
I mean, that's
I
the
don't
thing.
know.
We really show up for cup games. Like,
yeah, that's yeah. But I don't know how far you make it past that.
I mean, it all depends on the group, right?
Illuminous, have you gotten anything yet, or no?
I got the friend request. I sent in the challenge request.
It'd be
Why
so
is it
sick.
not making that show up?
It'd be so.
You might have
funny.
to restore arena and pop it back up.
Possibly. I'll do that. Pain in the butt,
It'd be
though.
so funny if you guys landed a group of death and then make it out. Because technically, I think you guys have lower seeding, right? Because of Europa, or do you guys get placed into
I have no idea how the seeding's gonna work.
first seed or whatever?
Triple blocked.
Well, that's like we were like the top team out of our Europa League too, and we played terribly.
That's why we defy expectations. Did more disgusting in group looks. You guys make it out in first.
All right, I'm just not fucking playing against the stupid card, dude. I'm not kidding when I say Essence Reliquary just plays the same 2 cards every turn, and it's really fucking obnoxious when that's a removal spell.
Oh, that's really good. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's just play that.
And sure enough, it doesn't seem like I'm hearing anything. Seeing anything. Lovely.
4-3.
There we go.
Act like
You know,
this.
I completely forgot y'all signed Mount.
Need a
I don't
block.
think I've seen it much in yours.
Doing that.
Or has he been
He's been injured. He's also kind of ass, and he plays the same position Bruno does. So.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah,
That took too many tries, but we got it.
You know who Donnie Vanderbeek is?
Yeah, I know Donnie Vanderbeek.
It was the literal same signing. It was the board wanted him, and so the board signed him.
All right, he's a 17, got a million lands in play, so probably dead, but we'll see. Could draw an out
attacking mid as well.
or whatever it's called. I forget what the hell it's called. That's probably our best bet, right? The on the job. That's the name of the card.
Pretty cracked.
Yeah, but you also got to remember the
And you just have nothing to you?
where you have to have
That is not nothing.
7,
Gives you just infinite damage here.
grown players.
English.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. And then we have
Let's
like,
go. Wicker Folk.
with, like 2 Spanish players or something.
Alright, 5 of the
Yeah, well,
bitter
the
triumph.
roster rules in Spain are 3 non-EU players.
Oh, I did
Everybody
this
else has to be from the EU,
backwards.
or
Shoot.
Their ancestry has to be from the EU in quotes.
Okay, we'll do it this way.
So people like Danny Alves qualified as EU because he has like Portuguese ancestors.
Is he Brazilian?
Yeah. Marcelo didn't qualify because he's black.
Wait. That's,
All right.
I don't think that's why.
No. Yeah, exactly. He couldn't trace his ancestry to Europe. Danny Alves could.
That's kind of funny. I just assumed it was like straight
Even
up.
though they're both Brazilian fullbacks.
Yeah.
One was blacker than the other. That was the problem. I can't remember. I think Vinicius is also
Vinicius
EU.
Is not EU. No way, he's EU. Like,
Yeah.
he's like from the favelas, man. Come on, like.
All right, we messed up again. I'm making little minor misplays. I should have cracked my clue
You
first.
just need an ancestor from Europe, and pretty much.
That's really funny, actually. I mean, people just clown him now because he's
During
he's flying
tournament.
above
Okay, so we can.
Ballon d'Or that he didn't win,
We're at 6 mana.
which I don't know. I guess he kind of deserved it. At least more than Rodri. But
Oh, you can have 5 on the squad, but you can only have 3 in a team.
We can kill the Night Watch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I walked into
three
that.
within- So you can have it on the squad, like.
We played the
You can have them,
machete.
you can't play more than 3 in the same game.
I guess we could attack first and see what he wants to do.
That's fun. Next thing you know, they're gonna tell you that Endrick's also EU somehow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, no, Endrick's just a funny guy, man. He's not a real person.
Oh, that's brutal.
He's doing a lot of trolling. Like, I mean, I think I talked about it, but him saying he respects Bobby Charlton or whatever, or Bobby Charlton was idol, and then played in the 60s or whatever. Like, okay, bro.
Yeah.
But it's 18 talking about Bobby Charlton.
There's
That's
like
me.
barely
Okay.
any footage of him playing football from back then. So it's
Exactly.
pretty funny.
We'll take that and get some value out of it.
The most random name. I'm pretty sure most people outside of England don't even know who Bobby Charlton is.
Take these big hits and we can get them.
Oh,
But
so there's
Messi was
another-
definitely-
so why Vinicius counts as an EU is because he has Spanish nationality now. He's a dual citizen.
He did join when he was like 17, 18 or something like that.
Yeah. So so he has Spanish citizenship. So now he counts
Don't
as
give
an,
me
EU, as an EU player.
That is way too funny, actually.
Oh, and Jude Bellingham counts as a non-EU place because
Wait,
of Brexit.
but he.
Brexit.
Oh, that's even funnier. So every English national is just like a foreign player if they go to like
Yeah.
other what did I say? Other servers. I meant other leagues. What?
And
That's
then
actually really funny.
Rodrigo De Paul is an Italian national, technically, so he doesn't count as well. This is really funny.
Rodrigo, like Brazilian Rodrigo.
No,
Or-
the Atletico, the Argentinian. De Paul, the
No.
Messi's enforcer. Messi's enforcer.
Oh, yeah.
Plays for
I
Atletico.
mean, I'm pretty sure Messi's also technically got some Italian roots. That's probably how
No,
they.
he could have played. He could have played for the Spanish national team.
Yeah. I mean, they poached him when he was like 11 or 12
Yeah.
or whatever.
Okay, take 0. We kill his dude.
But like Newell's old boys or something.
I just threw.
Yeah, but Messi.
It's been a good match.
Italian last name, so
Cool.
yeah, you are correct. Persian, you didn't report bad admin.
We're not done.
Still playing.
Man, this
Bad admin. I'll say it.
Fine. We'll let you run the drafts from now on.
this Flesh Taker has drawn me a lot of virtual cardboard.
It is a great card. I'm very annoyed by that.
The pack V synergy, like the mobilize synergy, is kind of lit. I actually really like that.
Nice. Flesh Taker is a sleeped on card, and I thought since a lot of cards from Tarkir.
It's mostly just like mobilize is a cool mechanic. Like it plays super well with all the like death triggery, sack triggery sort of things. It also helps that Persian has not drawn super well. He played a stock up and somehow still didn't have a ton of things to do.
Yeah. It's fine.
Hit or miss.
I've got some food that can keep me, you know, full for the next little while. Oh, sure. Cling to dust the stock up. Sure. I need to draw like a gigantic elephant right now. That would be great.
Any chance you guys can buy Isaac? Is it Isaac or Isaac? Like the Swedish guy?
Oh, Isaac? I don't know if whatchamacallit would sell it to us.
I mean, I'm assuming they won't, or like they're gonna put like a ridiculous price at least.
We're linked to the Nepali striker and the Wolves striker.
Wait, who? Napoli?
Yeah.
Who do they have up top?
Oshihim or whatever his name is.
Isn't Osim? I thought Osimhen went to like Osimhen's in Turkey. He's in some crappy team. I forgot. Galatasaray or some shit. Galatasaray. No. Lukaku's playing up top for them. La Caca. Do you guys want Lukaku back?
Lukaku? I loved Lukaku. He, I don't know, we got rid of him because Oli didn't know how to play an actual striker in the team.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love me some Oli Bowl.
Yeah, when Martial looked good and everybody else looked bad.
Those like videos of like going like prime Oli Bowl or whatever.
Finally, you're tapped out. God.
Even if I
so
block,
good.
you end up with a 4 for 5.
Until you realize like
Fuck that card.
how bad it is.
Yeah, why is
actually.
Victor Osimhen at Galatasaray? What?
I think they had like contract issues or something. And
He's on loan. He scored 24 goals in 27 games. What a man.
No, he's gonna be.
He didn't
really
want to
good
be in the
for-
poly so hard.
Oh shoot, I didn't have any more to get. That was dumb.
He's definitely a top tier striker. Like he's
Derp, derp, derp.
insane. There's gonna. I mean, if you guys can pick him up on like anywhere from 80 to 100 mil, I think it's fine. I think it's quite good actually. Like, he's proven, right?
What
A
is
proven
he?
striker. Yeah, Osimhen, yeah.
Oh yeah, I would love him.
He's like Nigeria's new star. Well, I mean, he has been the star for like 3 years, 4 years, something like that.
Weird. Yeah, I just completely didn't realize this move happened. I thought he was just playing in the poly.
I mean, Napoli's like top of the league. They are winning.
Yeah, Napoli's good. I don't know why they sent him out
Well,
alone. Because they didn't sell him, and
Yeah, I think they wanted to like max out on the price. And now he's
Don't
kind
find
of
removal.
McTominay's
Yeah,
been really good for them actually.
he was gonna-
McTominay's
he
been
was gonna-
cracked.
Oh, that's
gonna
scary.
join
The
a,
flying equipment.
Saudi side, and the deal fell through.
Yeah. For like big money.
Oh, speaking of Saudi teams trying to kidnap players, they're trying to kidnap Bruno.
Got like 3-4 years left in him at the top level. He's
He's
really
like
good.
30. I mean, Luka Modric is 40 billion years
Yeah, but
old
like-
now, so
They play like okay, Luka Modric is 40 years old, but like the roles they play are, I guess they're similar. I don't know. Maybe he will be able to play for a longer time.
I mean, he's a box-to-box midfielder. Bruno is not a box-to-box midfielder.
Is Bruno a box midfielder? I thought he was just like a damn.
He's a number 10.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, so he doesn't really like press and stuff. I'm assuming he can probably be fine. But then again, it's just injury worries more than anything.
Oh, sweet. It's our favorite card. Glimmerlight Peak.
Well,
Glimmerlight Peak.
that came a little late. All right. GG.
On another note, McTominay's been crazy. He's been popping off. He's got 11 goals.
Yeah, well, they just let him play as a striker.
So many soul ties in this queue.
Oh, he's can. He's kind of can.
Oh, where's the list that we update?
The trophy icon on Draftmancer.
This
I already
claim
got
list
it.
is doing
Okay.
some work. Just value.
Oh, Flutter and Min are still playing.
Oh, Gilmore.
Interesting.
Billy Gilmore's in Napoli?
You have more card advantage than I do. Oh.
Philip Billings
like a-
playing at Napoli?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Philip Billing.
Actually,
Is that his name? Oh,
Yeah.
Philip Billing.
But yes, Billy Gilmore is there, yeah.
Wait, I thought. Wait, he was a. What's it called?
I'm
He
gonna
was,
go look.
he was in Chelsea, no? Or was it Chelsea?
Philip
Was it
Billing.
Academy?
Holy crap!
Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore.
You
Yeah,
you
he's
have
in Chelsea.
you had a board pump. I didn't think your deck would have a board pump.
That was that was the this is how we win games because our deck sucks. It had more cards. That deck actually I grinded better than I thought I would, but I feel like you just bricked a million turns.
Yeah, I had a lot of lands. Maybe I shouldn't be. I'm on 16 land plus 1 MDFC. I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, I think if at any point there you draw some sort of recursion or autarch mammoth or whatever, it's probably lights out. Like the only reason I was still in that is because I had a bunch of cheap dudes and I knew I had the on the job to draw too.
It could have been wrong, but I was sandbagging the frog that bounces a permanent just to get more value off of it. But that would have prevented me from dying that turn.
Yeah, there's no way to suspect I had. Well, maybe not no way, but there's not a huge way to really suspect I was going to play that card though, because all my cards up till that point had just been kind of like removal spell or dude. So I don't think it was necessarily a wrong to do that, right? Because I needed to come up with like 8 points of damage out of nowhere in order to kill you that turn.
One of those guys from the 60s that I have never seen play in color.
It might actually be Bobby Shelton, which is really funny.
Oh, you mean
no
favorite player?
Deep Cavern Bat is so good.
Best like English player. It might actually be Bobby Shelton. I mean, Beckham's probably the most.
That's rude.
Kind
no
of
Ciento.
good.
Not really.
Not insane.
Did I have the bracket wrong?
No, you clicked the wrong.
I love keeping a 5-lander and immediately drawing 2 lands.
Oh, because I didn't do it right. My bad.
You did best of one. You're fine. It happens. I do the same thing all the time too.
I swear Arena is coded so that if you keep a 2-lander, you're never seeing land 3. And if you keep a 5-lander, you're drawing 3 lands as your first 3 draws.
I love shuffler conspiracy theories. That's my favorite thing on the
I don't actually believe in big shuffler conspiracy theories, but good lord, does it feel like every time you do one of you keep one of those, it just happens. It's like, all right, keep a 5-lander. Surely I won't draw 2 lands as my first 2 draw steps.
Or when your opponent decides to, top deck like a god after he thought sees them.
Mm-hmm.
No. You thought sees them take their 1-of card and then they play the same 1-of card.
Well, Thoughtseize exists solely so that you can know how well your opponent top decked. How bad your beat was. I think it's first turn. Oops.
Oh, Helium's also on Sultai?
Yep.
3
So
Sultai.
mine did not. With all the competition, I don't think I made a very good one. We'll find out.
Well, you have a Mystic. Sorry, you had a Mystic. My bad.
It's on the job's also just the worst card in this matchup.
Into the Stormbrood, gross.
Maybe we're supposed to take a mulligan, but it's kind of hard to mulligan when you open Glory Aethelings. Just like if we draw 3 drops, it's so good. Draw 2 drops, still good.
Alrighty then.
You gotta play for the high upside card plays.
You have a mountain in play.
Okay, I took some value and made some soup. Okay.
Are you mansplaining to her, Persian?
No. I asked why a mountain was in the deck.
What, she can't play a mountain? She likes playing mountains.
I mean,
She said this was the Sultai mirror. There's.
I mean, in that I took
Carbon really donning his fedora right now.
shit that I wanted. Yeah. Do I?
I'm an ally. Smile.
I guess I do. I guess I do. I'm like, yeah, I did crazy things, but that's okay.
I keep drawing lands. This is awful.
Crazy frog.
Well, I'm never
Yeah,
blocking.
so we take a point here. Really need some good top decks.
So let's just.
That's
increase
pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, complaint equity unlocked to Drew Vampire Sovereign.
Speed. Oh yeah, you do have speed.
Actual factual Gravedigger I just played.
How do I ban this?
Releasing.
What year is it? I don't think Gravedigger is good anymore, but I took Gravedigger.
There we go.
This is funny.
Let's see how this goes.
You want to trade?
I don't know if I want to trade.
Really need some good top decks. Just need a bunch of good top decks here.
I would love to trade. I know I'm not in your
Peer,
game, but
peer
you know.
pressure. There's no peer pressure.
Oh,
Or try to.
we immediately drew right Skyfisher for the Touch the Spirit Realm. That sucks.
Shit. When you say good, that means bad. Like a translator.
Oh, that sucks.
Lands, 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 lands.
Okay.
3, 4,
Another
5,
land.
6, 7.
Oh god. She's gonna play something gigantic. She's counting her lands.
Not quite.
I mean, that is makes an elephant.
I don't think I have another way to
Would
out
be
here.
gigantic.
Now Bear Glory is gonna kill me. Yeah.
Would be a shame if I bounced that elephant.
Fuck you, man.
Swarm the seed.
All right. Let's bring in our cheap interaction here.
I just gotta go
The
for it.
main portion of that card that I think is amazing is the art for it. It
That's
itself is not a great
slower.
card.
Yeah.
Cut on the job here.
It's doing its job.
Like a motherfucking duffel bag of
We got
shit.
Pack Beast here too.
Yeah.
It's not super good. Probably can cut Ecstatic Awake here too. This is the.
Spell?
I'd rather have Pack Beast than Kite, actually. Kite doesn't block very well.
Nothing.
At least the Pack Beast can block.
Oh, a lot of triggers. I'm glad I got that off the board.
Hey,
Yeah.
make you do it again. Aha.
That's not nice.
Why, the one that's intended to die, of course.
It seems like really weird that when you replay Start Your Engines cards, it doesn't increase your speed. When you replay initiative cards, they advance you in the dungeon. Oh, Sig Appraiser? Man, you're just playing Tarkier Limited, aren't you? Mammoth Bellow, Whirlwind Stormbrood,
I
Lion
give
Weight,
away
Lion
the
Weight,
point.
Kishla Trawler,
Poison.
Sipsig Appraiser. I feel like I'm playing a game of Tarkir Limited. Sultai Devotee.
Yep. But with an Oblivious Bookworm. Have you considered that?
No, I have not considered
This
that.
is not going to help me.
Yeah, you haven't. So
Oh no, Shoreline Looter. That's actually scary. The scariest card you've played.
We're just doing this right now. That's cool.
Didn't give me
That's
what I
just
wanted.
like
Turn. Alright.
So we take that. Yeah, we're glad for that.
It's happened in the first game too.
We're very cool with that. I think our deck's better going late, so got a lot of removal. It's a good card advantage. That specifically is pretty good into us. Would love to draw a 2-power creature here. 2-power creature is one of our best draws.
Main Flames. Bash. Main Flames? Yes, Main Flames.
Main phasing it, so you can't do any shenanigans.
Militia Bugler with the Skyfisher, that'll be very good.
Do I bother with that?
Land was not a great draw. Rough.
My clue token, you bastards.
Okay, we'll take that.
Isn't doing anything else.
Do you have a counter spell?
You could have killed the piggy bank, right?
I do not have.
Oh, non-creature artifact. I guess I don't play.
Yeah, it's a little bit more limited than you think.
Oh, Andy's got the Skyfisher to pick this up. That's annoying.
Yeah,
that's that. All right, I got one chance.
Your
Did I
turn.
draw into it? Nope, I didn't. All right, GG.
Your turn, smile. Okay.
Knowing he has the Touch the Spirit Realm, we're also gonna hang on to this this Withering Torment here. As long as we can, obviously. We'll use it if we need it. But drawing this Riling Dawnbreaker here, we can play it, and sure, that's fine.
Time to learn to lose to Sky Turtle.
Not incredible for us. Okay, so what do our options here look like?
Actually, could have done something differently there, but
So we can play the Riling Dawnbreaker. And if we play Riling Dawnbreaker, we can crew up Glory Heath Links, we attack with Glory Heath Links, we force a trade. That's fine.
17 lands, by the way.
yeah, check out my hand.
Alternatively, I make a token, crew up the Glory Heath Links, attack Withering Torment, he double blocks, and we trade for the Discerning Peddler. That's not very good.
yes, you have one.
He blocks, we Elspeth Smite, and then we're down 2 mana. Okay, so none of these are super good for us, so we're gonna take the one that I think generates a little bit of value and kind of forces the issue a little bit.
Kind of lame.
Oh my god, it's the real thing. I am an imposter.
We'll hold back our blocker.
I have 4 cards, smile.
We'll tap for 3 points of lifelink here. You can either double block a Militia Bugler or block with the Homestead. Pretty cool with either one.
Spelunking. Okay. Paste.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Okay, fair enough. Take the trade, go up card.
Spelunking's really funny, Illuminous.
Why?
Oh, I in a format where every dual land is a tap land, I like it.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
I somehow have
It was
drawn
like the peasant version of Amulet of Vigor, and I was like,
yeah.
And you get.
I've somehow drawn 0 of my tap lands, but
Ideally, he's going to play Skyfish here and pick up
So long
this
as I do,
Militia Bugler.
get some value.
I'm actually gonna
appraiser, big appraiser.
Splunking's a card.
block here, see if he wants to use a removal spell or a pump spell or something. Take 2.
I think I've just gotten mana screwed on this one.
I'm gonna win on a multiple, is what you're telling me.
Okay, sure. Does this have vigilance? It sure does. So we're gonna get to 2 for 1 here probably.
I'm rolling out first.
I think in that case, I'm pretty cool just
You can crack your bottle, draw a card.
Yeah, I can.
doing this.
Not gonna make a difference for your turn, but
Yeah, let's do this.
I see your last card.
Let's gain some speed.
No, that's Mishra's Bauble. Or not Mishra's Bauble. Mishra's Bauble sees my top card. That's, who's not Mishra? Urza? Urza's Bauble?
Yeah, somehow I didn't get anything. That's incredible.
Go 1/1s, I guess.
Okay, Vampire Sovereign's a great draw here.
Yep. I've got 3 blue cards in hand, unfortunately.
Well, I guess I'll just win the game.
Yeah, you're just gonna win.
I don't deserve this win. Let's go.
It happens.
Oh geez, I cannot beat that card.
Mountains.
That sucks. And he's got Marionette Apprentice. Okay, well, things suddenly got a little awkward. Thought we were in a great spot. But it is what it is.
What are you doing?
Take the trade if he attacks.
I think aggro's like my conspiracy theory is I think aggro always wins the die roll.
Real?
Assume he's getting a black source here. Yeah.
Give it one more
And the
turn.
control deck always loses it.
You might be cooking. You might be cooking with that one. Oh, nice.
I have a Gonti in my deck, and I still haven't gotten to play Gonti. I'm really upset.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
they printed that in Commander or something, probably.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be.
Commander Masters or whatever, or maybe
Mhm.
Mystery, I don't know. They downshifted it, that's for sure.
I don't know if that does or not.
I mean, I think it does.
Maybe I should
It's gonna
have
lose
done
to
that.
just gonna lose to Flyers now.
Oh geez, I missed a good La Liga
Oh, that's
today,
fine.
apparently.
Wait, oh yeah,
Or
No, 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 no.
4-3 El Clasico is actually pretty nuts.
That was the score, the one we were watching.
Wait, what? Yeah,
The one we were
No,
watching the
but
other day finished
like-
the same thing.
yeah, but like this one's like league. I think this basically decided
guess
the
I did.
title, which is pretty nuts.
Man, 4 first half goals for Barca.
Yeah, pretty wild.
They win every El Clasico this year, then?
I think so. Like they literally just won every El Clasico.
Okay, squeeze through for a land here. Nothing much,
Just-
but
I mean, they
Still a 2 for 1.
looked super good this season, to be honest. Like they just. Looked
he's kind of doing what I was hoping to do.
I
Except
believe Rafinha's
I had more of a sack theme. He had more of a go wide theme.
That's not bad, but he was so average at Leeds.
He's been cracked, honestly.
Could I attack with 2 for 2 here?
Oh, wait,
But this blocks pretty well.
Comment at some point?
You like blah blah.
I didn't do that.
It started as uncommon. It's a special sheet.
It was I mean, in Commander, yeah. All right, grinded this game out. I'm feeling pretty favorable here with 2 removal spells and a board full of creatures, like multiple flyers in play. Salty Boy, sure. It's a good card. So we know he wanted his top 2 cards. All right, going game 3. Is it worth it to bring an Ulcerate in here? Probably. Like, he hasn't played a card with more than 3 toughness.
Over here, like, can I afford to go to 19?
Okay, I have to just bring this in, keep bringing down our curve a little bit.
That's a tough decision.
Maybe we cut the machete here. Don't really need a giant creature. Could be the Pack Beast, actually, this time.
I mean, not really.
It's pretty anemic.
Biggest mistake I maybe made this game was actually casting Confounding Riddle.
Oh, you know what? This Defibrillating Current is also okay. I guess if we're casting it for 4 mana, though, it's probably not very good. It's a sorcery. Yeah.
Oz loved his reliquary deck.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
I hate that card. I hate that card with a passion. It's just so.
It was
it's just like.
it was so funny how positive he was. He was like, "Oh, I got this cool card. It makes me return things," and yeah.
That's why I didn't say anything to him. I saw him having a fun time, and I didn't want to
Yeah.
ruin his life. But Illuminous is the cube maker. That card is fucking stupid.
I don't know.
Listen, if there was no removal spells you could pick up, I'd be like, okay, you're just gonna flicker a 1/1 that draws you a card every turn, fine. But like, the fact that it's removal spell, it works with like, what, a dozen removal spell?
Chupacabra and the one from.
All right, can we just once draw a 3rd land untapped? Oh, all my lands are basic, so it would come into play untapped. Come on, swamp just once. Give me a swamp.
It was just like.
That way I can play my Inspiring Overseer
anymore because every time I attacked,
and attack with my Glory Heath Links.
Because of the saw blades, that's really funny.
Oh, I'm glad you're thinking it's funny because I thought it was fucking horrifying and I just quit the game. I didn't want to play it anymore. I'm the one that bitched enough to get that card banned out of the regular cube because somebody did that with Journey to Nowhere.
Whew, got there.
Yeah, because you can do it on the stack.
Okay, not the swamp we wanted, but we'll take it.
It's a little absurd because it is only 2 mana for that combo. I guess Saw Blades is also 2 mana.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If it was like a 4 mana Chupacabra, at least that's his turn every turn. But he was like double spelling every turn, and I'm just like, I can't. He's killing something and double spelling. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't interact with Saw Blades. I can't interact with.
Okay. Let's see if I found the Mirror Breaker card.
Please, swamp. Swamp, just once. Just once, swamp. Swamp off the top. Come on. Nailed it. All right. So let's.
Are you washing your hands, Helium? What is happening? All right, good talk. Don't know, Walt.
Whatever. That's fine.
Oh, bookworm. Rude. Guess I have to deal with that first.
Bingu, did you Bington? Oh, never. Nothing.
Glory Heath Links is kind of a messed up card.
Remand on my Fortell card is just disgusting.
You know, we're all here for some designed some shit. 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
5.
not nice. That is
4,
not
5.
nice. Oh, jeez, Mammoth Bellow.
Like, my 2-drop has gained me 8 life and drawn me 4 cards.
It feels like Lynx and the new Inoc thing, Botanist. they could have been rares in like another.
Yeah.
way.
Well, the Botanist I feel like is probably like my limited experience with it is it's like kind of okay. It's fine, but the Lynx is like, I mean, the lifelink and the like always getting you a land when you want it. It's super messed up.
Yeah.
I guess the Botanist you don't have to cruise, so I guess it's got like even lower opportunity cost.
Yeah. And there's cool things with like Harmonize, and it can just like sit around and take over a game.
Yeah, I guess it's also like got synergies with vehicles or like crewing the Lynx, you know, for the Botanist on the Lynx.
Yeah, both of them together.
Yeah, they're cool designs though, because I feel like they're decent enough stat lines, but they don't feel like egregious stat lines compared to what we sometimes see. But they're just good enough that they're obnoxious.
Yeah.
Okay, not the perfect hand. If we draw a 3-drop that actually has power, that'd be cool.
What's your deck look like, Flutter?
Oh, I'm gonna play an actual match, but I'll show you after.
Let me look at it for like 2 seconds, Flutter. Just 2 seconds. That's all I wanted.
You might just use your removal spell on the back beast anyways. Canker Bloom, sure.
Mini and Steel Cutter.
Okay, sure.
Ooh, can't beat that.
Got a
It's
little
like
bit
a
of top end.
good value mid-range.
All right, we'll force the trade here.
Yeah, Corey Steel Cutter just goes in.
Hey, Helium, let's fucking
Throw
go.
it in
It has
like
a-
a teamer
I
or
really-
assault by control deck, and it still works.
Yeah.
I just died a pack beast. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. Oh whoa.
Mamma mia.
Oh that's good.
Yeah, we got the synergism here.
Did I ever poop on
4,
you?
7. So I'm gonna turn 2 clock.
What's the theme of this cube?
Just peasant stuff. Well, like 3-color, it's like peasant environment that enables 3-color decks.
Word.
All right, that sure does not block an Awoken Demon.
Turn 1. What is it better than a crab?
Beans. That's a common.
I beat the crowd.
Well, fuck you, Bam.
Getting in there, Ginger Brute.
He's fast.
All right.
He gets in there quick.
If we untap, we probably win.
Whatever, he's just a cookie.
Well, or this gets out of control.
I'm not scared of a cookie. It's not like you're putting like what's that, +10/+10 equipment on him.
Landis.
Whew, okay, I like seeing Prophetic Prism.
Sure. You're cool with that.
Not going to kill me.
Nice. I don't know. Victimizes in this cube? What the hell?
Sack that.
Yup.
That seems completely unreasonable, but okay, sure.
Klinger Dust?
I would have loved to see that.
Nope. Okay, I guess I'll just lose to victimize. Okay. Oh, they come into play tapped. Okay, maybe I'm not dead.
No.
At least not this 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I kill you. All right, let's do this. Okay, forgot they come into play tapped. Okay, cool. We have a little bit of reach, so we're not just dead, and we get to kill you. All right.
Oh, that's pretty good.
The one-turn victimized clock was terrifying.
No, that's what people forget is they enter the play tapped.
Okay, sure. It's still completely unfair, like in the sense that I have to have you dead on board or else you just lose to it. But all right, let's see. That's definitely coming in. All right. Guess we bring in Ulcerate.
I'm backing it up.
All right.
Could bring in a Smite as well, but he looks like he is not really in the interest of attacking. Mostly I would want to bring it in on the sense that it can exile things that block, but let's see what we're looking at here, because we're going to want to cut down here, and then bring in the Cling to Dust. We want the Bone Shard still, Bitter Trap still.
Come on, throw me a bone here.
And then look at this. Fear comes back. I get nowhere to run back. Oh wait, no, it's only when you cast it. It's not a true Sky Fisher. That's rude. Fear of Isolation.
Or your card's not as broken as you thought it was.
Yeah.
Could cut the Wicker
Full.
Folk.
That should be an ETB.
Yeah, maybe I don't want the Ulcerate. He's not playing that many creatures.
Yeah, he got land screwed.
And then last card swap in is...
Hunter's Talent's a really good card.
Maybe we're cutting the Wicker Folk. He's got a couple of reach creatures and doesn't really block very well or attack very well in this matchup. All right. See if we can squeeze out another win. Victimize is going to be hard to beat, though. Just gives them an automatic I win button if the game goes long. Unfortunately, can't keep this. Would love to. Oh, man. Because if I hit a plains, I win the game, but I can't. If this was just like, if this machete or this rabbit was a plains, let's say I'm gonna go, but that still sucks. Okay, sure. I guess we get the pack beast. Get rid of that. We just got to draw.
Your whole hand.
Just got to draw. Well, okay. Get to keep playing the game. Now I regret passing on the 2-drop.
All right.
Unfortunate. Okay. That really sucks. Should have thought about that. Been one of these 3s. Don't know if it matters. Alright. Still going to run this out. Has the best odds of pushing damage. Right curve into the machete. Chip-a-doo. Sure. Okay. We're cooked here, but whatever. We're game 3.
red white. I guess with the Yoshin that makes sense.
We don't have good attacks. I guess we do this.
That's good. All right.
That'd be game, probably.
That is 6 land draws in a row. Ooh.
We'll do something like attack with Sentry and probably a Victimize or something.
It do be like that sometimes.
I don't know if we were winning this game. What we could have done to win this game? We mold and then he had interaction for our first threat, so. Wait. Oh, whoops. Oh, sure. Okay, I did not feel particularly close, but okay. Game 3 on the play.
Oh shit.
Hopefully we have another good draw and he has a bad draw.
Why is this game giving me a repeat?
I gotta keep this, but I'm not excited about it.
I feel like I saw this last turn. Last game.
Alright, Duty Beyond Death?
Oh yeah, okay, sure. It's scary because this generous end could just be victimized into play on like turn 4.
Okay, we're never getting any more value out of this. Might as well just use it.
Yep.
Oh god, now I lose. Essence Reliquary? Fuck that card.
Essence Reliquary.
That card is disgusting.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that way.
There are a few cards that I just feel like they're way above the power level.
Mm-hmm.
Essence Reliquary, because these games feel so grindy too, like, it just, ugh. Yeah, I don't think I can beat that card unless I top deck my one answer to it.
Yeah, this is where we finally run into the rubber in the road or whatever, because like my opponent has played multiple Modern Horizons cards already, and this is not gonna go well. Like knowing that there's also a Victimize sitting in the deck somewhere. Don't know how I'm ever supposed to win this. All right.
Oh, sick.
I guess we hope with flyers. Hope and praise.
We drew it.
All right. Go 2 minutes.
That's fine.
Oh God, Jesus Christ, dude. This is like 2 totally different formats. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I take Victimize because otherwise I'll lose to it next turn.
Well, we found the answer to the Essence Reliquary. That's good.
Oh, there it is.
There she blows.
Games for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Where all those zombies come from?
Rise from the tides.
Okay, so we gotta put one here. And we'll put one here.
So Squealer, this is the deck.
And got 2 of the amber plates. Nice.
He's gonna murderous cut my guy.
Pretty strong.
This is a little. I just like playing with this card a lot now. I don't know if it fits what this deck is trying to do.
What? Charge?
Yeah.
It's fine.
It is a nice one of in green deck. Green creature deck.
I feel like I'm gonna lose to like
figured it was
an
good
overrun
'cause I had
effect.
the-
But we'll see.
The 2 amber plates.
Ideally, removal spells are inspiring overseer this turn.
Have you had the amber plates go out of control yet?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, they get out of hand.
Never mind. We need to remove. Oh, we got.
A little bit of a nombo because this gives vigilance.
This is his last card. It's not good for us, but
like just being able to play
sure.
this,
Drain 2.
tap the amber
Yeah,
plates,
that's
so that you can
fine.
Yeah.
make other things bigger, or you can tap itself with its own.
Surveil 2 is pretty annoying. Means he's pretty likely to find gas. Yep.
With Arena, since the update where it like pauses after cards are played.
Really need a removal spell here. Oh, this gives reach.
Yeah, it just sits there forever.
Every update breaks this game a little more.
Hmm.
Swapped out my mountain, which was weird. It gave me like different art. I've been getting a lot of art that I don't want.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, he's got some core Skyfisher stuff going on here too.
That's so much to
Hunter's
do.
Talent, growth.
Oh yeah, he looped Hunter's Talent against me as well. He had multiple He has multiple kill spells to loop.
Yep. Oh, now I'm gonna start losing to Ginger Root. Fuck.
Oh, that's why Jaws is playing Prophetic Prism. Because of the Reliquary.
Indeed.
Right. I was wondering when I was playing against him. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that card so much. It just asks so little of you, and just is like,
It's so funny.
hey, you wanna...
Because
I know it looks super benign and bad, but it's just so tilting to play against.
Oh yeah, I was telling him it's in my top 5 limited cards ever to play with.
Yeah, like I totally get it. Like it's a cool.
Oh
fun
no,
card. It's
not
just,
lassoed by the law.
It is absolute bullshit.
I'm so sad. Oh man, I'm so sad. Why did I do that?
If anyone knows alchemy, my opponent just used Urani's Council and only had to pay 1 mana.
That's a lot of dragons.
There we go.
That's a lot of dragons.
It's gonna eat a counter. Is it?
Can you say it in the flex table?
Let's see. Tap
I'm doing it again.
this.
Oh Jesus!
I am on a 7-turn clock.
Kill that right now. Don't nice me, Min. Don't touch my card.
I think one of the big things that makes this a little more grindy than our own cube is There's a lot more random food lying around in this cube. It feels like. But then some of them
aggro might be turned down a little bit. Inadvertently.
Yeah, I think that might be it. I think honestly maybe it just needs more aggro.
Because I've played multiple Boros decks and I'm Mardu and I'm just not quick enough. And that could be like we were fighting over the good cards and but my first impression is that something like that might have happened.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards wins me out of this.
What is that, a quarter of your deck?
Is that? I have a 33. No, I got 17 cards left, so I got like 30. Yeah, 33% chance.
It's like 30-ish percent.
I feel like I've ended up with these kind of board states every single round with this deck. Not good.
Yeah, we're two Mardu decks, and we are still having trouble killing each other, I think.
Have you tried a Mandibular Kite?
I don't have a Mandibular Kite. My deck would love a Mandibular Kite. I could sack it for value, so.
Why would you do that? Flying is the only way to stop all these board stalls.
Yeah, but I could sack.
Alright, see if we can dodge, see if we can fade one here. If we fade one draw step, we win the game.
Salt Road Pack Beast.
Let's play like a random ground dude.
Dude, I had one lane in hand and I am...
With no reach?
He's nice.
You got it.
GG, Illuminous.
You also don't have red yet,
You got
which
it.
is,
I do.
I imagine, worrisome for you.
Yep.
Since you played a bunch of red cards.
I bricked on lands I should have not have drawn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Whew.
that was
Wow,
I had a monster rage.
I would like to apologize to everyone for pulling a Doug.
Oh, you said deck bad, you went 3-0.
Deck bad 3-0, yeah.
Happens.
I think it was matchup dependent. Who did you end up playing?
I played 2 Sultais and a Boros deck. So I played the most aggressive deck in the cube, probably, and then 2 of the most control-y decks. I got super lucky in that game 1, I managed to just barely kill him before Victimize put me out of the game. And then in game 3, I drew Thoughtstalker Warlock the turn before he was going to be able to Victimize me and put me out of the game. So like I just got super lucky that I was able to get around the Victimize in game 1 and 3.
You also didn't play the Reliquary deck, which was my only loss.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I felt like my deck was pretty aggressively slanted, though. Like, I know you guys were talking about aggro being a little stunted. It felt like my deck could grind for sure, but, like, my deck was definitely trying to kill people.
Oh, here, I'll post my deck, too. Because my deck was, like, kind of the same thing. Like, I wanted to be faster than I am, but I also had grind.
Oh, we also got the... I lost a couple of games to my basic land Billy Mana base, but, you know, I guess we take those. All right, well... This I was not expecting this deck to 3-0. Having played it, I still don't think it's super good. So I feel like we got some really lucky breaks. And one thing I will say is that it grinded really well. It had a couple of really good aggressive draws. The Mandibular Kite won us that game 3 really handily. Thoughtstalker Warlock was great. And Vampire Sovereign was obviously fantastic. This card, the card quality was pretty good, ultimately, even if I think it's bad. I thought it was bad because it didn't have a lot of synergy. And I still don't think it has a lot of synergy, but it did have enough to get across the finish line. Pack Beast was really good. All right, take care.